All right, so as the title of this video states, this is going to be a rant. It's going to be straight, no edit, no B-roll, no music, just me complaining for however long I complain for. So if that's not your thing, I won't notice because I don't get that many views anyway. So it's whatever. Actually, when I first started recording videos, I would do a more similar format to this where I would have like topics that I wanted to talk about, and then I would just hit the camera and I would kind of discuss those topics, and whatever came off the top of my head is what came off the top of my head. As I progressed in my filming journey, I started scripting out a little bit better the things I wanted to talk about so that I had time to research them, time to kind of formulate my thoughts, and more importantly, it allowed me to produce videos at a faster rate, and I think increase the production, not increase the production, but make the production better, improve the quality of the production. So I think that was a great thing, but I do miss just being able to turn a camera on, stare at it, and complain for half an hour, because if you know me, you know I like to complain. So I jotted down a few things as I had came up with the premise for this video that I wanted to hit on, but I mean, yeah, this is what you're gonna get. So let's get right into it. Now, yesterday, I don't know if I was on Facebook or something, and somebody posted something about Snoop Dogg being drugged in the comments, and I was like, what did Snoop Dogg do? I have no idea. So I Googled it, and I did not research any of this. I literally Googled this, I Googled Snoop Dogg, and it came up with, I guess he performed at some Trump thing. See, if I researched it, I'd know exactly what it was, but I have no idea. He performed at some Trump thing, and I don't know, people hate him, I guess now, because previously, Snoop Dogg did not like Trump. I remember they had the MAGA thing, and Snoop was like, something like "Make America Crip Walk Again" or something. I don't know, but people are really pissed off about Snoop Dogg, calling him fake, saying he's turned his back, yada, 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 yada. First off, I'm sure he got paid, so there's a good reason. Number two, people are allowed to evolve and change, and honestly, I don't see anything. I didn't see the performance first off, so let me preface all that by saying that, but man, Snoop Dogg is out here like killing side quests. So why are you hating on him? Because he got to hang out with the president. You've never even got to hang out with, I don't know, the mayor. Even worse than that. You don't get to meet the PTA parent, student advisor at your child's elementary school. So shut up complaining about Snoop Dogg. He's doing great stuff. So I feel like, I don't know, let's hop in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Let's keep this discussion going in the comments. Let's talk about whether or not, and I mean discussions as far as everything that I'm going to randomly bring up with no coherency at all. Is coherency a word? This is why I script videos, because I make up stuff, and that's a problem. But hey, that's what I'm doing today. Anyway, let's talk about that in the comments, because I think Snoop Dogg should be able to do whatever he wants. And if you want to go sing, it's weird that he sung at like a Trump thing, because it doesn't seem like it would be his audience. But hey, if you want to go perform, ain't nothing but a G thing or whatever he sung, cool, good for him. He's in the in crowd, and it's better to be in the in crowd than in the out crowd. And I do have a video coming up called "Rules Are for Pores." That's going to piss people off, but I think it's going to be a great video. So I'll discuss more on that later. What else? I wrote this down on my phone so I didn't have this monitor on because it's super bright. Healthcare. Okay, so I did a video not too long ago about the healthcare assassination and how people are like nuts about, like, oh, we're glad he died. That's pretty crazy. But healthcare in America does very much suck. And I don't just mean like how much we pay for things in comparison to other countries and stuff, but anecdotal little bit here. My son broke his wrist 2 years ago playing soccer. Okay, so he breaks his wrist, had a cast, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, Thursday night. Now I'm filming this, FYI, on Sunday. That's another thing. I will go off on a lot of tangents. That's why I script, because my thought process is very, what's it called? Spatial, maybe? It is not in this, it's not streamlined. It doesn't just go, anyway. And I say anyway a lot, and I'm not going to edit this, so it's whatever. But he played, we had a game Thursday. So it's Sunday. I'm going to put this out on Monday. So literally the Monday that you were watching this, that last Thursday, my son had a soccer game for the high school. He fell on, got the same wrist that he had broken his right wrist, pinned or whatever, and he injured his wrist again. So he came out of the game. He was holding his wrist. Oh, poor wrist, whatever. We thought it probably was broke again because if you stare at this kid, his bones break. So it's whatever. So that Friday, he stayed home from school. I took him to the ER first just to, get a quick x-ray and see what was going on. And that's complaint number one. The way the ER works now, and this may not be across the board, it definitely isn't, but this ER I went to. So you used to go up to like the desk with the nurses and you tell them what was going on and they'd check you in, all that stuff, and they would, get you into the pool of people waiting, right? So now, first off, there's a security checkpoint, which... okay, whatever. You go through the security checkpoint. Now there's another desk in front of the nurse's desk, and you get to that desk first, and they ask you what's wrong, and you tell them what's wrong, and they write that down on like a little card, and then they hand you that card. That's all they do. And then you take that card, and then you go to the nurse's station where you hand them that card, and then they ask you what's wrong, and you repeat that. So someone is being paid to get told the same thing that you have to tell somebody anyway. So that, number one, is just stupid. And this is why America kind of sucks sometimes, because we do stupid stuff for no reason at all. Nobody at that whole hospital is like, this is a real dumb idea and a waste of money. Let's not do that. But anyway, he gets checked in. ER doctors, dude. He gets checked in. There's really nobody at the ER. It's pretty quick. They bring him back. They do x-rays. I will complain about the fact that the portable x-ray they had first, it wasn't even charged, and they had to go get another one. Anyway, they do x-rays, right? And then I wait for about an hour for somebody to come back. I actually have to peek my head out and start harassing this girl who's eating her lunch because it's taking forever. This doctor comes in, and he's seen the x-rays, and he's an ER doctor. And you think ER doctors see a lot of broken stuff because they're constantly doing that. And before they even did the x-rays, when he came in the first time and did like the physical exam, touching on his wrist and all that, I told him he broke this wrist 2 years ago. And, so just so you know, so if you see stuff on the x-ray, it could be from the fracture previously, right? Across his growth plate. So he comes in and he sounds like it's me telling me something, because he's like, it could be broke. It could not be broke. I'm not really sure. We're going to put it on the splint. He needs to see an ortho. And I'm thinking like, then why did I come see you? So you can tell me what I said to my son last night. And I'm no doctor. I am a genius after all, but I'm no doctor. I didn't go to med school. So both of our diagnoses should not sound the same. You should not tell him exactly what I told him, right? So then I text my wife and I'm like, can you see if the ortho has an appointment? Because normally they have like, 2-3 weeks in order to get an appointment or something like that. So luckily they had a 2:30. I take him there. They look at the same x-ray. Now this is an ortho, and actually the way he comes in is totally different. He has this air of confidence, like he's seen it all. He walks in there and he does the little exam and he's like, yeah, I don't think this is broke at all. Then he looks at the x-ray and he's like, no, it's a bad sprain, but he's not broke. We don't need this splint. And he gives him this wristband thing, not a wrist, like a wrist brace. Actually, the same one that he had gotten when he got his cast taken off last time he broke his wrist, but whatever. And he's like, yeah, he should be fine to play, yada, yada, yada. So we go from thinking that he probably re-fractured the same wrist and that he'd be out for like 8 weeks or whatever, to that's Friday. He goes to practice Saturday. He plays in the college ID camp on Sunday, which is today. And he'll be able to play in their district playoffs this week and everything. So like, I'm complaining that shouldn't ER docs, they're going to charge me whatever they charge me for the ER visit, right? $150 or whatever my copay or whatever for insurance is. But then when I went to the ortho, I had to pay $130 out of pocket for the ortho visit. And then they charged me $30 for the brace. I'm going to drink some of my refresher. Another weird thing is that the brace with insurance was $55. Without insurance, it was $30. Can't make that stuff up. And this is why people are pissed off in America, because insurance doesn't make sense. Hospitals do stupid things, and doctors, some of them don't know what they're talking about. So that's crazy. That's my little anecdotal story about healthcare. So be angry, feel how you feel, but let's not celebrate people dying. That's rude. What else? TikTok. I wrote these things down a day ago, maybe 2 days ago, before TikTok had turned itself off. So they were going to ban TikTok. And then apparently TikTok banned itself before they could be banned, which is like one up in America, maybe. I don't know. Here's the thing. TikTok is not, if you've seen any of my TikToks, I probably have a total of 20 TikTok posts. I don't do TikTok. It's weird. It's not my natural way of communicating. I don't like it. And as you all probably know, if you come to this channel often, I am a writer first and foremost. So a lot of my writer friends and some people that are not my writer friends, especially in the romance category, use TikTok to sell books. And I mean, there's some people that are like cleaning up because of TikTok, which is weird because I feel like the customers on TikTok are not the same people that read books. Now, if you are really into TikTok, sorry for offending you, but that type of attention span just doesn't seem like the type that's going to read a novel. But yeah, a lot of romance writers post like shorts of them reading their book or something like that, and they sell, like, I'm talking about 700,000-800,000 a year off of TikTok sales, and TikTok's gone. So I hope they have a mailing list. I hope they've built up an audience that is now just in that funnel and they're going to continue reading their books. But if you were counting on TikTok for every single sale, you're screwed. And also, if you were a TikTok creator, content creator, see, I tell you, I hate that title because when TikTok leaves, where's the content? Where are you going to create? Nothing. You better figure your life out. But if you are a TikTok content creator and you were relying on that income, they just shut it down. Now, it's not like you didn't know that may be coming because they've been talking about shutting TikTok down for like a year. So hopefully you've pivoted or found some other thing to do. McDonald's is always hiring. But if you didn't, yeah, you're screwed. So I think that's funny. Like right now, I bet I'm going to open up TikTok. I think it says some weird thing like, oh, we broke. Oh, TikTok's back. Look at that. That's TikTok. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. As a result of President Trump's effort, TikTok is back in the US. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love. This is funny. I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. I know I said I wasn't gonna edit anything, but I want you to see that. Okay, so I wrote TikTok down as something I wanted to kind of talk about yesterday when I was thinking of this video. And then this morning, TikTok committed suicide. So there was no more TikTok, right? And I was like, well, that'll even be better. And now by the time I sat down at 3:07 p.m. to film this on the East Coast, TikTok is gone. I mean, it's back. That's crazy. So now, look, it's little California kicking stuff. Real talk. I'm going to tell California to come get on my channel because this dude be getting like 1 million likes and stuff because he's a little ninja, a black ninja, not your normal ninja, but a black one, black ninja. But that's funny, man. That's how news works. It should be in the moment. I'm like, TikTok's gone, and then TikTok just pops back up. So, yay, that's a win for TikTok. I've said TikTok like 30 times now. What else was I going to talk about? Inauguration. Hey, guys, let me save this real quick. Sorry, I got to save the audio. It is constantly broke. That's pretty wild. Yeah, inauguration's tomorrow on MLK Day. Is it normally on that day? I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but that's pretty cool that, we get a new president tomorrow and they hate Snoop for singing at his concert or whatever. So that'll be interesting. What are my predictions for the next 4 years? A lot of funny stuff because Trump is... Here's the thing, okay? Also, I'm going to make a video about something similar to this because this whole Democrat-Republican thing, like there are two sides, is stupid. I hate to tell you people, Democrat-Republican, they don't care about none of us. They don't. They care about money. They both have similar agendas. They couldn't care less. They are out to, increase their power and make as much money as they can. And some of them are winning at that. So, but Biden was not a phenomenal president, let's be real. And he was absent a lot and also senile. And Trump is not going to be a lot better one way or the other. If you are honest with yourself, and take to the comments and let me know, because I obviously don't think I'm right on everything. Okay, that's a lie. I'm always right. But I don't think there's a huge difference in Trump's administration that went into Biden's administration that's going back to Trump's administration. Now, there was less, I don't know, Twitter wars maybe, like Trump beefing with Kim Jong-un. First off, that was hilarious. Remember when he said something like he was going to use spectacular shock and awe or whatever? But as far as like life, and it's hard to really make that judgment because you had COVID come in during Trump's administration and then kind of trail through Biden's, and that was a lot of government mismanagement and stupidity on their part. So it's hard to lay blame to either administration for that. But as far as like policies and things that really impact somebody like me or most people's lives, you know, if you make a ton of money and you get tax cuts, I don't even know if that impacts you, honestly, right? If you are a billionaire, and first off, people should not be so mean about billionaires. We should all want $1 billion. Now, what you do with $1 billion, I don't know, but you could have fun. You can do some really cool stuff. So you should try, right? But if you're a billionaire and you've had to pay, I don't know, let's say 70 million in taxes, and because of Trump, you had to pay 52 million in taxes. I don't know if you noticed that, right? I don't think Elon Musk, and a lot of it's just paper net worth or whatever, but I don't think Elon Musk notices, you know, like Tesla's, because a lot of his net worth is tied up in Tesla stock, that it goes up and down. He will lose $4 billion in a day of net worth. So the presidents don't really impact that much, man. Like, people are looking for somebody to blame about something, like, oh, my life sucks because Biden's in office, or, oh, my life sucks because Trump's in office. Your life sucks because you suck. I'm probably going to lose some subscribers now. Speaking of subscribers, hey, I'm not going to say this guy's name because I think he's insane. But there's this guy that makes these YouTube videos, and I don't know how the algorithm decided that I needed to see him, but damn it, they were right. And he made this video about how he just, it's this real entitlement type video about how he deserves everything. He's like, I want the subscribers, I want the views, I want the money. And he was just going on and on about it. It's like one of those times when people are like, because they did it, obviously I should be able to do it. And not that they'll work hard and be able to do it. Like, no, they got money, I should be getting money too. You watch their videos, you should be watching my videos. And that sounds hilarious because that doesn't even make sense. Like, I have some videos that do, I'm not even going to say, well, like, I've gotten like 10,000 views on a video before, but that is not like a ton in the great scheme of things. And I feel like maybe I just a little bit suck at this and I'll just keep getting better. I don't feel like people owe me to watch my videos, although I do think I'm rather charismatic and witty. So maybe you should, but if you don't want to, I don't care. I enjoy, this is therapeutic. This is good for me. This is therapy, sitting here talking to a camera, and it helps me with my writing process. It helps me formulate things. And for nothing else, I want to capture my process and whatever changes I make as I grow my business. And that is what's important to me. And YouTube is not a huge part of my business. Actually, as far as revenue, it accounts for a pie this big, a piece of the pie. Okay, that made no sense. I was trying to say like 0, okay? Not like, because this would be the whole pie, right? So that's stupid. It accounts for nothing in the revenue scheme of things because I'm getting close, but it's not monetized yet. So again, this is why you script videos, so you don't end up sounding stupid. I may not even post this video, and I may edit this video. I lied. Here's the thing. If I do edit this video and take out stuff and this part's still in there, you don't know if I took out even worse things. You'll never know. I'm not editing this video. I'm just going to put it up. I might put it up tonight. No, because it's Sunday. I'm gonna put up tomorrow either way, but yeah. Oh my God, I've been talking for 19 minutes. I got other stuff. I don't think anybody else is watching this video, first off. The National Weather Service just issued a cold weather advisory for Apollo Beach. Ooh. So in your YouTube studio, when you're looking at stuff, it's like YouTube will recommend videos that you should maybe make based off of all the stuff people are searching. You know what people are searching on YouTube? How to earn money, YouTube earning system, money earning scams, how to earn money without risk, money earning scams. People just want to scam nowadays, and they don't even want to do cool scams or like intelligent scams. I'm up for a good scam. If you can get a good scam going and trick some people, like the real Ponzi, like Madoff. Okay, I didn't lose any money with Madoff. Obviously, I'm a poor, but I'm working on not being a poor. But I didn't lose any money with Madoff. But if you lost money with Madoff, you'd probably be pissed off. But either way, that was a good scheme because he had like a I guess, a look to him that made people trust him. And he was like, oh, give me $50 million and I'll invest it and make you money. So if you're early into a Ponzi scheme, you're going to get paid because he has to pay back those people. So then you go tell other people, hey, man, this dude Madoff he's killing it. I got a 200% return last quarter. And then they put their money in. So you just don't want to be the last person in the Ponzi scheme. And me and my friend were talking about this, not the other day, but we talk about this regularly. The idea that if you get a Ponzi scheme big enough, at some point, you could probably just really make decent returns by trading it. But instead, all these Ponzi scheme people just keep the scheme going. And that's why they end up going to jail. Imagine if you started a Ponzi scheme, right? And then you were able to buy like this awesome house, maybe get a PG, because PG? Fuck. Okay, I got to cut that out because I don't curse in these because then they send you strikes. That part I had to cut out because I said PG and it should have been PJ. Maybe you can get a PJ. Maybe it's PJ o'clock and you get you a PJ and then a nice house, a PJ, a little bit of money in the bank from your scams. And then as you get more people in there, well, you're living a pretty good life now. You might as well actually start investing that money or doing something to get a return. And boom, you don't go to jail, you give people their money back, and you got seed money for your business easily. So I forget the numbers. I knew it back when Madoff was like, getting in all that trouble, but like it was some outrageous amount of money that he got from people and then just decided to keep getting money. There was no point where he was like, well, maybe I should make some real investments. No, he just wanted to scam, a scam artist. So people that are always trying to scam or, you got to have cool scams. Like, we don't have bank robbers like that anymore, at least not like in the movies. I don't know if we ever had them like in the movies, but movie bank robbers are cool. They make these like really extravagant and complex schemes, and then they rob the bank. Where are those people? Life should be more exciting. People should be into some stuff. I think YouTube's probably gonna take this video down and say I was promoting illegal actions, but it could be cool, right? What time? 22? I'm going to try to stop this at 30 minutes. Mind you, I don't know when I'm going to stop because I'm ranting. What else is going on? Let's open up the news app and see what I can complain about. Fun fact. The next video on Wednesday is going to be about Shein. I don't want to give too much away because I'm taking my time with that video, but Shein? Really? Like, anybody here wear Shein stuff? Like, is that a thing for y'all? Like, that's weird. Grow up. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't grow up. If you like what you like. I don't want to talk about people's clothing preferences, but apparently that's a big deal. There are a lot of people that make like shorts or just YouTube videos in general about Shein, like, ooh, new Shein boatload. And they're like, I saw some girl and she was showing off different Shein dresses. Let me stop. It was funny. That's all I'm going to say. First hostages released under Gaza ceasefire. If you didn't know, they're still warring over there in the Middle East. And we've been saying peace in the Middle East forever, and it's still not there. So Hamas and Israel and Palestine, but hey, they've released some hostages. Biden welcomes Gaza ceasefire after so much pain, death, and loss of life. That's happening. What else? What to know about inauguration tomorrow? I'll watch it on TV. TikTok starts restoring, this was an hour ago. TikTok starts restoring U.S. service after Trump says he'll sign. This dude ain't even the president yet. The inauguration is tomorrow. If I was Biden, I don't know what power Biden has really in regards to that, but I would do something that could not be overturned. I'd be like, oh no. I don't even care TikTok one way or the other, but I just feel like I don't care about Biden or Trump one way or the other either. But I feel like if I was the existing president and the president coming in was like already making promises to undermine things that I was dealing with right there, I would be like, oh, I'm finna screw his stuff up. I would release so many people from prison. I would open up like all the borders real quick, be like, it's free for all, let everybody in. I don't know, what else could I do? I would do things so when he came in, I was like, now what? Okay, I wouldn't really do that. That's a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't play with the world like that. Oh, what? Biden pardons revolutionary Marcus Garvey on that. Marcus Garvey was still in prison. He needed to be pardoned? That's silly. When houses are fuel, why firefighting was no match for a California disaster decades in the making. How Hitler dismantled a democracy in 53 days. None of the, I don't, this, see, there's a problem with the news. Ooh, Neil Gaiman. Okay, I haven't read this, but I saw his picture, so I know who Neil Gaiman is, obviously, because if you didn't know, and I didn't say it 80 times, I'm a writer. No, but the dark secrets behind a beloved fantasy author's abuse accusations. So let's click on that, because I wonder if he committed, well, I don't want to hear it. I want to read. I wonder if he, okay, never mind. It's some kind of video. I wonder if he abused somebody or if he said he was abused. Sorry, I lost train of thought because I was reading where it said Walgreens replaced fridge doors with smart screens. It's now a $200 million fiasco. That's unfathomable. Give me $200 million and see what I do. Yeah, we are at 26 minutes, and I really thought I was going to have a lot more to rant and complain about. Did I talk about that guy? I think I started talking about that guy. Remember I said there was this YouTube channel by this guy and the algorithm served it up to me? I really feel like I just stopped talking about him altogether and I forgot what I was going to say. But he has this video where he's just complaining about everything, about how he deserves all this stuff. And it almost got me to subscribe just because, you know, I love a good angry person. You know, people that are just pissed for no reason, those people are exciting. They have great lives. Okay, maybe they don't, but they make me appreciate mine. They make me laugh. Because if you know me, you know anger is one of my favorite emotions. So there's that. Sunday evening. So we're going to do the Shine from Sheen video this week, and hopefully I'll get to the consolation prize for slavery, which is funny to me. So, you know, maybe laugh. And then I got this rant video. So that's going to be 3 videos this week. And I'll probably get collectively 30 views total. Womp, womp, womp. If you made it to this part of the video, now you're realizing why I script videos. Because I didn't have, well, I did better when I like had things I wanted to talk about and then I ranted, but now I don't have, I just wanted to talk. That's it. I got to get a newsletter out. I'm also going to do a video on my newsletter business because I have 2 newsletters. And the second newsletter, the logo for that newsletter, the Brandon Buzz, it looks great. But yeah, I've got the 2 newsletters. I've got the publishing business. At some point, I will monetize 2 of these YouTube channels, and I got a lot of other stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. This is when I go, and that's about it. No, really, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. I'm going to post this because I said I would, but I recognize that this is terrible. I just was talking for no reason. So, you know, I hope you got something out of it. I'm sure you did not, but I tried. I wanted to be great. Actually, I'm going to keep talking for a little bit just so I can get to 30 minutes. No, I'm not, because then that's just stupid. Whoa, do you hear that car? I'll say the other thing. Man, those cars outside be so loud. Sounds like they're driving on my front porch. It's crazy talk. Yeah. So I'll have some better videos this week. I really thought this would be better. I thought I was going to like rant and it'd be cool. And now I realize that I'm not as smart as I thought I was. And that makes me sad. I would like to be more intelligent. I should read more books. Speaking of reading more books, I talked about this in that other book. I don't know why this is still on my desk because this is not what I'm reading, but I talked about in the last video. This is a really good book, and I didn't think I would read it. I got it up when I was in New York. That's funny because I should have been done, but I kept going. The whatever reason, this Canon camera only has a 30-minute recording limit. Fun fact, I am getting a new camera in about a month. I think I'm going to go with either the Sony FX3 or the FX30, one of those 2. I mean, there's a considerable cost difference in them, but we'll see. Anyway, what I was doing, I was talking about this book. I got this when I was in New York, and I finished it on the flight home. The flight from there is like 2.5 hours. So yeah, I smoked that book. But this is a good book. See, because I want to be a filmmaker. Make a Scene. That's what I'm reading right now. Make a Scene. And you know, you don't really read it as much as you skim through it. Look at that. I got a freaking Visa gift card in the book as a bookmark. It probably has no money on it, but we'll see. But yeah, so I should read more, and then I would have a better command of the vocabulary used in America known as English. That's confusing, but honestly, I did. I thought I was going to have a lot more to talk about. It's been a really long day. I've been up since very early at some soccer stuff, so maybe I'm just tired. We're going to use that as an excuse. So this time I'm going to mean it when I say this. But if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. I doubt anybody made it past the first 5 minutes because none of this video made sense, but that's about it.